three-time world champion Dwyane Wade, who I have to call you out a little bit because he basically dumped us the last 2 games, but for Harvard Business School.
Oh, that sounds good.
Explain.
Say it again.
Harvard Business School. What were you doing at Harvard?
I did. I went to Harvard Business School, and I have to give a shout out to Brandon Marshall. He's the reason I went. And our professor, Nita, she was great. But as you see, I got my Harvard Business School pencil right here. This is how important it was to me to go there and have a higher education and higher learning. So I learned a lot about business, sports, marketing, and entertainment when I was there.
Okay, and how much does that pencil cost?
$78,000 to a normal student.
I stole it when she turned her head.
Yeah. $78,000 a year.
A year, yes. Well, congrats. By the way, what do we call you now? Dr. Wade, what are you?
I don't know. I don't know yet. We got to see.
So did you notice how it's like, I'm going to think about that
when
one.
at Harvard.
Okay. By the end of the day, get back to me on that. Welcome back. Good to have you back.
Thank you.
So how difficult it is to close out a Game 6. You've done that on the road. Why is it so tough, though, Dwyane?
Well, I know Coach is going to talk about this, so I'm going to take a different way. When I was in Miami, we had this saying, and I stole this saying, Jenny, from Red Tails. And the saying, it started off as nothing difficult, everything's a challenge. But in that, it says to the last minute, to the last man, we fight. And that's the mentality you have. In a closeout game, to the last minute of this game, to the last man, you do everything in your power to make sure you fight for another breath. If they get down in this game, don't have that in their back pocket to say, well, we got Game 7 at our house. That for a team that hasn't been here, that's a young team, that's a cushion that they do not need. They need to come in with the mentality, one game, this is it, this is our Game 7, we end it tonight. You have to find at least 20 minutes for this guy. I mean, you're talking about a team that loves to shoot threes. So when Miles goes back there who protects the rim, you can get up on Steph Curry and Klay Thompson on the three-point line, knowing you have a rim protector there. Also a guy who can finish at the rim as well. Very strong. And the guy can shoot. It's not like he's a stiff. So you have to find 20 minutes for him, I believe. I think they have to use this moment. I mean, look at this crowd, this city, this organization hasn't been at this position, this point. So this crowd is going to be there for them. The best player in the world is going to be there for them, right? His will is going to take them where they need to go. His teammates have to get on board. They have to get behind him. They have to do whatever it takes to win one game. That's all it's about. It's not about the championship. It's about winning one game. I think the MVP of this series right now is up in the air. I think Steph Curry has finally put his imprint on this series, and me and Coach talked about it. Just looking at his numbers since the fourth quarter of Game 3, when he's 27 for 49 from the field, he's 16 for 28 from three-point range. So our MVP has now understood that this is his moment. Me, as an underdog, just like him, we know that you work your whole life to prove people wrong and to prove yourself right. He has his opportunity now. This is his moment, and I think he steps up and he gets MVP if they win. I see deja vu. This is the same thing that we experienced in 2011 when we lost the championship because it was too much. Should I go? Shouldn't I go? LeBron has it. Should I get in his way? Shouldn't I get in his way? His teammates have to be aggressive. They have to always be aggressive and understand that he's a pass-first person. If you get open, if you're moving, he's going to pass you the ball. But if you're not, he's going to take it upon himself to do what he's doing.
Dwyane, you've seen him. You've been right there alongside him in this situation.
Yeah.
What is he saying to his guys?
Well, what he said to us, he didn't say it with his words. Game 6 against Boston, going there down 3-2. He never spoke to us. He had this look on his face on the bus. I didn't know if he was nervous or I didn't know if this was a player that understood the moment. And he gave me one look before we went out on the court, and it was his head nod like. And I knew we was good. He dominated that game. He scored 45 points, had 15 rebounds, and we followed him. Defensively, we did our job, and as his teammates, we chipped in where we needed to win that game, and that defined him, I think, at that time in his career.
That said, who wins tonight?
I got Cleveland winning at home. I think that LeBron's will can help will these guys. I know it's a tough order. Momentum is very important, and Golden State has it. But I got Cleveland winning this one.
Tonight, 45-43. The score at the half, Dwyane Wade. What was the change? We're sitting together over there. Things changed there in that second quarter.
Yeah, it did. I mean, the first quarter, Golden State was playing their game. I mean, they was not only was they getting out in transition, they was moving the ball as well. In their game, they shot 55% from the field. That's what they want to do. The second quarter, Cleveland Cavaliers slowed the game down. Mozgov protect the basket. He was big in protecting the basket, and they got to the free throw line. So the pace was at the pace that they wanted. Golden State is not. They don't want to stop in a half court and run their offense. They want to get out and go. So in the second quarter, they shot like 27% from the field. So they slowed them down and make them take tougher shots.